We live in a world racing toward its own forgetting, chasing riches, carving mountains, poisoning rivers, cutting down the forests that once whispered life into our lungs. And yet, blinded by greed, we believe ourselves powerful, untouchable. But the earth remembers, and one day, so will we. Only when the last tree has fallen, the final fish been caught, and the last stream poisoned, will we awaken to the bitter truth. We cannot eat money. We chase after wealth as though it were the source of life, forgetting that the true source has always been the earth beneath our feet, the rivers that flow, the forests that breathe for us. Inside every human heart, there is a quiet battlefield. There are two wolves fighting inside all of us. One wolf is darkness, anger, greed, jealousy, fear. The other is light, kindness, hope, love, truth. We often wonder which one will prevail. The answer is simple, yet profound. The one you feed. Every thought, every word, every action nourishes either the beast of destruction or the guardian of peace within you. When you were born, you cried and the world rejoiced. But life is not merely a journey from cradle to grave. It is a question whispered by the soul. Will you live in such a way that, when you die, the world cries and you rejoice? Let your life be a legacy that outlives your body. It is easy to speak with empty pride, to boast, to rage, to judge. But words without action are clouds without rain. It is better to have less thunder in the mouth and more lightning in the hand. Let your deeds speak, for they echo longer than your voice. Listen, or your tongue will make you deaf. In the noise of the world, the wise grow silent. They understand that those who never listen lose the ability to hear even themselves. We are taught to accumulate knowledge, but wisdom is rarer, deeper, born not from books but from life itself. Seek wisdom, not knowledge. Knowledge is of the past, wisdom is of the future. True wisdom humbles us. It makes us see beyond the illusion of superiority. Our enemy's weakness may flatter our pride, but it robs us of true strength. The weakness of the enemy makes our strength. So wish for worthy opponents, for only through challenge do we grow. We judge others too easily, wearing the arrogance of our own limited experience. But remember, do not judge your neighbor until you walk 2 moons in his moccasins. Compassion grows where judgment dies. The body may perish, but love, memory, and spirit defy death. They are not dead who live in the hearts they leave behind. Every soul leaves ripples. Every kindness is a seed of immortality. Words can be dangerous, promises seductive, but few things warn more clearly than instinct. There is nothing as eloquent as a rattlesnake's tail. Learn to listen beyond language. Poverty may bend the body, but dishonesty fractures the soul. It is less of a problem to be poor than to be dishonest. A life stripped of wealth can still shine. A life stripped of integrity is empty. The courageous face death once with eyes wide open. The coward dies many small deaths, from fear, from silence, from retreat. A brave man dies but once, a coward many times. When you wish for victory, wish too that your adversary is worthy. Make my enemy brave and strong, so that if defeated I will not be ashamed. There is no glory in defeating the weak. Comfort breeds distance. The bird who has eaten cannot fly with the bird that is hungry. Never forget the ache of emptiness, for it keeps compassion alive. Youth holds the fire of potential. Age carries the lantern of wisdom. Cherish youth, but trust old age. Life's greatest lessons unfold with the passage of time. We wander in search of answers, only to find they were waiting within us all along. Wisdom comes only when you stop looking for it and start living the life the Creator intended for you. Not all sweetness yields sweetness. Not every sweet root gives birth to sweet grass. Be wary of illusions and measure worth not by surface charm, but by enduring truth. The earth gives freely, yet she is not ours to plunder. Take only what you need and leave the land as you found it. Our legacy is not wealth, but the world we leave behind. It is not enough to dream of peace, to speak of peace, to pray for peace. It is no longer good enough to cry peace. We must act peace, live peace, and live in peace. When a man moves away from nature, his heart becomes hard. We pave over the soil, cut down the forests, silence the rivers, and wonder why we feel empty. Trust cautiously. Beware of the man who does not talk and the dog that does not bark. Not all silence is peace. Sometimes it is warning. Joy is fleeting like sunlight on water. But sorrow digs deep roots. Our pleasures are shallow, our sorrows are deep. Yet from sorrow, wisdom often grows. Truth is not complex, it is pure, unwavering. It does not require many words to speak the truth. Let your honesty be simple, your integrity clear. Do not chain yourself to yesterday's failures or regrets. Don't let yesterday use up too much of today. Each dawn is a gift. Unwrap it with courage. When wisdom sharpens the mind, kindness can soften the heart. If a man is as wise as a serpent, he can afford to be as harmless as a dove. Power without compassion is destruction. Poverty tests the soul. Poverty is a noose that strangles humility and breeds disrespect for God and man. But dignity is not bought with gold. It is preserved through honor. Children are not possessions, but sacred guests in our lives. Remember that your children are not your own, but are lent to you by the Creator. Love them, guide them, then let them fly. Step gently into the awakening world. Walk lightly in the spring. Mother Earth is pregnant. The soil cradles life yet unborn. Tread with reverence. The heart knows truths the mind cannot grasp. Ask questions from your heart, and you will be answered from the heart. Let your curiosity be sincere, your seeking authentic. Death is not the end, but a doorway. There is no death, only a change of worlds. Like seasons turning, life transforms but never disappears. And what is life truly? Fragile, fleeting, magnificent in its brevity. It is a flash of firefly in the night. It is a breath of a buffalo in the wintertime. It is as the little shadow that runs across the grass and loses itself in the sunset. We are but echoes in the vastness of time, but let your echo be filled with meaning.